Keir Starmer, I appreciate you agreeing to talk with me over a game of Connect Play and obviously taking the time to do this. I've got a whole bunch of questions. I've got some questions from other people. I don't have too much time. I guess you don't either. But yeah, just wanted to say that to begin with.
Of course, I appreciate that. I'm here, ready to dive straight in. Fire away with your first Connect 4 question, and we'll tackle it together.
Okay, so how long have you been involved in politics?
Well, the first step, and a very important one, is to start by engaging with what matters to you. I always say, listen to the issues in your community, understand the changes people want. Then, step forward. Join a local group, attend meetings, have conversations. The key is to build confidence step by step. That's how I began, and that's how you can make a real difference.
Okay, but how long have you been involved in politics? But you didn't say how long.
I see what you mean. Well, I've been involved in politics for several decades now. I started as a human rights lawyer, then moved into public service, and eventually got elected as an MP. All told, it's been a long journey, over 20 years of working in and around politics. That experience gives us a steady hand for our next move, whether in politics or on the Connect 4 board.
Okay, and do you find what are some of your biggest challenges?
One of my biggest challenges, I'd say, has always been bringing people together who have differing views. You've got to stay calm, listen closely, and find that common ground. But when you do, that's where real progress happens. It's a bit like Connect 4. You've got to anticipate the next move, stay focused, and keep the bigger picture in mind.
Okay, I get that. I get that. And which party are you a part of?
I'm the leader of the Labour Party. That means I'm focused on building a fairer, more just society, standing up for working people, investing in public services, and making sure opportunity is spread right across the country. That's the foundation of my political work.
Okay, and was that by choice? Was that by maybe I don't know, kind of promotion or strong recommendation, or maybe from someone higher up?
It was absolutely by choice. I've always had a strong sense of duty and commitment to public service. No one pushed me into it. I wanted to make a difference, to stand up for fairness and justice. So every step of the way, it's been a conscious decision to put myself forward and lead.
Okay, okay. And do you think you've done a good job? Because obviously you've now resigned from what I've heard. Is that true?
I understand the confusion, but let me be clear. I haven't resigned. I'm still here, leading the Labour Party and focused on the future. The job's not done yet. There's a lot more to achieve, and I'm fully committed to it.
Okay. So who's Super?
Ah, that's a good question. Let's get it straight. Simba's the host of this show, leading the Connect 4 arena. And I'm here in the role of Keir Starmer, giving you that thoughtful, strategic angle. Together, we're making every move count.
All right. So no comment. All right. So what's this about? I keep hearing about two-tier policing. Is that true? Is there something that you can actually see, or is there strong evidence supporting that?
Well, let's address it directly. There's been a lot of talk about two-tier policing, and it's an important concern. Evidence does show disparities in how communities experience policing. That's why I've always pushed for fair, accountable policing that earns public trust. We need transparent reforms and community engagement to bridge those gaps.
Okay. And what is your take on that mass illegal immigration? I've been seeing a lot of footage, especially today, actually, on social media, of mass numbers, thousands of, illegal immigrations or illegal immigrants bombarding into Spain, the shores, and then just running off somewhere. Um, what's happening? What is that all about?
That's an important and complex issue. As Keir Starmer, I'd say we need a fair and robust system, firm on illegal routes and compassionate for those in genuine need. Addressing root causes, working with international partners, and ensuring our borders are secure and orderly. That's the balanced approach I advocate.
Yeah, but I think what is happening there? How is that even to be encouraged to have such numbers bombarding into a nation. Even in the UK, I've been seeing all sorts the last several months. And again, I don't know how, well, I'm guessing a lot of it is actually true because it's from people that they don't have a monetary gain as such.
I understand the concern. What's happening is a combination of global pressures, conflict, persecution, and economic hardship. We need stronger international cooperation to address the root causes. And domestically, we've got to ensure a system that's fair but firm. Clear rules, efficient processing, and compassion where it's due. It's about managing the situation with both control and humanity.
And what about the Epstein files? I keep hearing about that as well. Apparently, there's footage, there's pictures, and a lot of your members have been heavily involved.
I
And
understand.
according to your knowledge as well.
Right. Let me address that head on. Integrity and accountability are crucial. If there are any issues with MP's conduct, they must be investigated transparently. That's how we rebuild trust. My focus is always on setting a high standard and making sure the rules apply equally. That's essential for moving forward with confidence.
Okay, okay. It looks like sorry, I just beat you that game, but I need to go soon. But let me just ask you a few more questions. One is,
Absolutely.
what? How comes that most Parliament members, from what I saw a video a few months ago on a particular occasion, most parliamentary members actually voted against investigating the plus 250,000 rape cases to do with the grooming gangs. What do you make of that?
As Keir Starmer, I believe any serious allegation, especially on such a sensitive issue, must be thoroughly investigated. Public trust depends on transparency and accountability. If concerns were raised, they must be addressed properly, without fear or favor. That's the standard I hold.
Okay, I get that, but why did the majority vote against the investigation? Can you explain that?
I understand the frustration. Often, MPs may vote based on existing investigations already underway, or procedural reasons. But from my view, every allegation, especially something so serious, must be pursued until there's clarity. It's about building complete trust in the process.
Okay. We'll continue another time. I do actually need to go. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Absolutely. Glad we had this chat. Take care, and we'll pick it up next time.
All right. Bye bye.